Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Sunday, July 23rd, 2017, and I felt bad about getting cut off yesterday because of the weather and only posting a really short video. So I decided to come back to the same ponds with the same bait after the storms moved through last night, and hopefully we'll be able to put together a longer video and a better catch. So here we go, picking up right where I left off yesterday. There's a fish. Not big, but it's a start. There we go. Oop. And he was in a hurry. Well, that rain yesterday certainly seemed to cool things down. It had been really hot and humid for like the past 2 or 3 weeks straight. And today, temps are like in the high 70s. Humidity is low. There's a nice little breeze. It's just a great day to be outdoors. Here we go. Well, he knocked the crap out of it. He's not big, but he hit it like he was. All right. Body of a dink, heart of a lion. Oh my God, you're kidding. That fish hit it as soon as it hit the water. I must have put it right on top of his head. Could be a school of them out here. There's a fish. Oh, he came off. Son of a gun. I changed it up on that fish. I switched to a larger bait. This is a 3-inch Tsunami holographic bluegill. I was hoping I'd be able to catch a larger fish. That one wasn't much larger, if he was at all. There's a fish. Oh, he came off again. Oh, geez, he hit it right at my feet. He was tracking the line that was coming through the water, and then he turned around and looked at the bait, and I twitched it a few times and he went after it, but he didn't hook up. You know what, I think I'm going to switch back to the smaller one. They seem to have trouble getting this bait in their mouths, and maybe the hooks aren't that great on it either. Might have to switch them out with something else when I get back. I don't know what's been more annoying today, the black flies or the sound of all these dirt bikers whizzing around here. What is this? Shakespeare Ugly Stick GS2. And the tip is broken. Wow. I did not think I would ever see the day, but someone broke an Ugly Stick. That was either a hell of a fish or a hell of a snag. Well, so far, getting bites has been kind of a struggle today. And it looks like the clouds are about to break. And once that sun comes out, it might make things a little bit more difficult. So what I decided to do was switch back to the Savage Gear bluegill. I'm going to chuck this around, and I'm going to see if I can maybe get 1 or 2 big bites before the bite really gets finicky. There we go, fish on. I did decide to switch back to that smaller swim bait because I didn't see any big fish around, but I saw lots of little ones. And I figured small fish are better than no fish, I guess. And that is definitely a small fish. but a caught fish nonetheless. Alright guys, looks like the swim bait bite has died. What little bite there was this afternoon. But what I have noticed is that some of the fish are feeding on the surface because there's dragonflies flying around and they're jumping out of the water trying to get the dragonflies. So I got a top water tied on and I'm just going to use that to close out the day. Maybe I can have a little bit more fun before I call it quits. There's a fish. Didn't even have a chance to move it and he was all over it. That was my second cast with this. And it looks like it's the biggest fish of the day. Skinny fish. But boy, he hit it hard. Got him on the baby Zara spook, which is about the closest thing I have in my tackle box that looks like a dragonfly. Kind of long and cylindrical. Look at that. Jesus, it's a feeding frenzy. There are bass everywhere in here. They look all small, but God, they are just jumping like bluefish. Alright guys, well, fishing wasn't great today. I got a few on the sunfish baits, but that didn't turn out as good as I would have thought it would. Did end the day on an interesting note, catching fish in bright sun on a Zara spook while they're literally jumping 2 and 3 feet out of the water all around you to get dragonflies out of the air. But all in all, it was a fun day. Certainly beautiful weather, a lot more agreeable than the hot and muggy that we've been suffering through the past couple of weeks. So just being out here on a day like today is certainly worthwhile in my book, no matter how many fish I caught. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.